Okay, so Kyle is saying that the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast drama. Well, she hints at Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast drama after Crystal's birthday party, and suggests that she paid for, quote, lowering her frequency as the cast reacts. Okay, let's get into it. This is according to Reality Blurb. It says Kyle Richards hinted at drama among the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast on Instagram on Monday as she shared a photo from Crystal Kung Minkoff's 40th birthday, which was filmed for the upcoming 13th season of the Bravo reality series. In the caption of a pic taken at Crystal's event in Hollywood, California, Kyle hinted that something had gone down between her and her castmates after the party before taking to her Instagram story, where she suggested she had lowered herself and ended up paying for it. Girl, Kyle, to quote your sister, because I'm not trying to body shame, I'm not trying to be insensitive to anybody with an ED. You know, if there's any situation going on with an ED, please, get help and support, and there's no shame in it. But to quote Kyle's sister, maybe you need to eat some bread and you wouldn't be so mad. You wouldn't have such a low frequency, Kyle. Okay? Shout out to Kim Richards' Amsterdam dinner. All right, let's go. Quote, we were also happy that day, Kyle wrote on February 27th, also adding, IYKYKY, which means if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Kyle, girl, you just turned 54. Again, I'm not age shaming. Stop trying to be a millennial, okay? Stop. You're not. Embrace it. You're a boomer. It's fine. Be a boomer. If you know, you know. Girl, bye. Anyway, let's keep going. Following sharing of the post, Kyle was met with comments from her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-star, including Crystal and Erica Jane, who seemed to put an end to their feud at the bash as Erica was seen giving Crystal a kiss. All right. But we look damn good, Crystal noted. Now I got to go look up another acronym shares Sutton Strack. See, I like Sutton because Sutton knows her lane. She's like, listen, I don't know what this IYKY is. Now I got to go look this up. Who knows what the hell is going on? See, that's why Sutton and Garcelle are fan favorites, because they keep it all the way real. They have the light shade, the light tea. It's so much fun. Girl, bye. Anyway, let's keep going. Following the post, oh, that's right. Okay. In a comment of her own, Erica posted a cold face emoji. Although Kyle didn't explain what potentially happened between the ladies, she further hinted that something intense had taken place on her Instagram story, where she shared a message about paying for something and learning lessons. Quote, every time I lower my frequency to meet someone on their level, I end up paying for it. That's a lesson I really don't need to learn anymore. Rise up to meet me, her message read. Girl, and and she quoted at awake_spiritual. Kyle, there is nothing woke or spiritual about you being in a sequined hot pink dress, trying to look like your daughter Portia, at somebody's 40th birthday bash, filming a reality show, talking about lowering your frequency. This is not Iyanna Fix My Life, sweetheart. This is not Oprah Winfrey Super Soul Sunday. This is not Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. This is not, Deepak Chopra meditation series. Kyle, shut the hell up. You're filming a reality show, and I get it. This is what I think is going on. We said this earlier before when they were posting the comments when they were at Dorit's party, and it was like, oh, so grateful for you, Dorit. Oh, thank you so much. This was such a great time. Oh my God, love seeing everybody. What a beautiful day. Everybody was posting that stuff, like Erica and Dorit and Kyle and Sutton and all of that stuff, because I think a part of NBC / I'll just say Bravo, even though I think it's coming from NBC, because they're the actual big head honchos, but I'll just say Bravo for the sake of simplifying and easiness. I think that's Bravo's strategy, they're really trying to hone in that this season is going to be lighter and fun. The girls are going to get along. Whether or not that is genuine, that all the girls are going to get along, I think it's their strategy given what happened last time. Even Garcelle was saying, the season got too dark and we need to just have fun. Kyle's like, we're just going to have fun. So I do think that is a part of their strategy. I also kind of think this is a part of their strategy. I don't want to say that I'm jaded or cynical, because I'm not. I'm not a cynical or jaded person, but I kind of wonder, are all of these posts, are all of these quote hints, are they all just like fake and planted now? Like, I'm kind of like, it's taking a lot for me to believe anything is actually like real. Like, I kind of feel like before it went really dark because they were lying and making up stuff and it just went all the way down to hell. And now I kind of feel like they're lying and making up stuff to go the other way, to make it all like tea and light shade and rosy and like, oh, if you know, and oh, another acronym and oh, what's going on, and everybody chiming in, like I kind of feel like, has it really lost any of its realness? And later today, we're going to do a deep dive into an article in Rolling Stone magazine. They did a really good job talking about the Real Housewives, how it's lost its authenticity. So later today, we'll do a deep dive into that article because I really want to get into it with you guys. But just keep that in mind as we, talk about all this stuff, because I'm just like, rise up to meet me. Like, Kyle, girl, bye. Anyway, let's keep going. Around the time that she filmed at Crystal's birthday party, which was at least the second group event of season 13, Erica revealed how it's been filming this season without longtime co-star and friend Lisa Rinna, who exited the show in January after 8th season. Well, it's okay, she told TMZ. It's one of those things that we know is going to happen. So everybody is a professional and life goes on. I miss her, but she's a friend of mine. Lisa has also spoken out about her absence from the show, saying on The Talk that there are certain things she'll miss about filming. I will miss that routine of having a paycheck. Side note, I think this is the most honest, if not the only honest thing Lisa Rinna has ever said. She's gonna miss the check, that I believe. Having money coming in. And I love those ladies as much as we all go through. I still feel like they're family in a lot of ways. I really do, she admitted. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 13 is expected to premiere on Bravo sometime later this year. Now, also, you guys, I also predict that Erica Jane and Lisa Rinna are going to have some sort of falling out. I think now that the show has started filming again, I think that Erica and Lisa are going to have some type of falling out. And I think it's going to play out on social media. And I think it's going to play out in magazines, in interviews, and all of that stuff. Because I think that, like Garcelle said, quote, if you left on your own accord, why do you care? And it seems like Lisa Rinna still really cares. She's still out here trying to do the absolute most, shading people and clapping back. And like she said in her interview she did with Interview Magazine, she said, I don't get why I got all the backlash when what Erica did was very, very similar. I think there's going to come a point where Lisa Rinna is going to be like, I did, bad stuff last season, but so did Erica. So why did I get fired and Erica didn't? Well, we all know why that is. A couple of reasons. One, Lisa Rinna, you have been systematically evil for years upon years upon years. Even before Erica Jane got on the scene, you were evil. Secondly, Erica Jane does have the Tom Girardi fraud situation. That is a built-in, juicy storyline. We want to see what happens there. And third, it's clear that you were the ringleader. Erica may have done your bidding, but she did it at your behest. So Lisa Rinna, shut up. And I also heard rumblings that Erica was like in trouble or something was going on because allegedly she was trying to sneak Lisa Rinna back on the scene, like back in different, on the show in different scenes. And we had heard before, don't forget, that production was very clear. The executives were very clear saying, do not try to sneak Lisa Rinna back on the show. sort of like by default making her a friend of. Because how the ladies will be like, oh, we're having a party, my friend's coming, and it'll be like Teddy Mellencamp, Lisa Rinna, they're like, no, don't do it. Which is again why I think whatever happened with the Botgate investigation, it came back to Lisa Rinna. Because they're going too hard trying to really X Lisa Rinna out unless it had something to do with Botgate. That's just my opinion, but obviously I always want to know what you guys think. Put it down below and let me know what you guys think about this situation all around. What do you think about Kyle always posting these, trying to be a millennial subliminals on Instagram stories? What do you think about that? What do you think about her saying she lowered her frequency and now she's paying for it? People need to rise up to where she is. To me, it's typical Kyle. It's typical Kyle always playing the victim, blaming everybody else, unable to take accountability, and she's probably feeling very isolated. She's probably feeling very, very isolated at this point, as is probably Erica Jane, because who really wants to rock with Kyle like that? Please. So put it down below. Now, before we move on to our next story, which is about Kyle and Melissa Gorga and the Ozempic rumors, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. And also be sure to share this with a friend, because a key is always better with community. Join our newsletter in the show notes. It is free, and check out everything else we got going on in our description box. So with that, let's move on to our next story.